Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Klaus and thank you so much for tuning in to today's Let's Play Town Hall 7 episode number 9, I think. And last episode we did some dark elixir farming with Masked Dragon. I had used all the elixir that I needed. I'm basically full of elixir all the time, and so I decided to start using an expensive but effective army to get dark elixir, Masked Dragon. And so we were able to get our hogs going to level 2 last episode. Since then they have come to life. And I decided, you know what, I still need more dark elixir. I need to get the king. I need to upgrade the king. I need to upgrade the minions in the laboratory. I've got so much more dark elixir to spend that I figured, you know what, let's do one more dark elixir grabbing video with Masked Dragon. And the only reason why this works, guys, is because I have absolutely no use for elixir. So these dragons with rage spells, so many people throw down 3 lightning. No, don't do that. Rage these babies between the air defense and the dragons, and they can do so much work, guys. This was a near max Town Hall 8, not on walls, but on defenses, and the dragons got a high 60% 2-star, and we probably could have done even better had that king not been a problem, because the dragons do get very distracted on the king. There's a lot of loot still left in the base. I mean, if you look at all the elixir in that pump right there, but we are going to get all the dark elixir out of that drill. The dragon explodes, and we locked on to over 400,000 elixir and over 2,300 dark elixir. And considering our total storage, if you look in the top right hand corner right there, 20,000 is our total storage, so that's 10%. Over 10% of our total storage in one attack, guys. So what we're going to do today is we're going to go out, we're going to do a live raid, we're going to max out our dark elixir, we're going to get the king going to level 5. We're going to max our king as a Town Hall 7. And then the last thing, the only thing we need to do on this entire base is, check it out my progress base, guys. Everything is done. We need to do the king to level 5, we need to do one more lab upgrade, and that's the minion, and then all the walls to level 7, and then we're ready to go. So we're going to do walls, we're going to do the king, we're going to do a live raid. Let's go out and find an amazing base to attack. And I need about 1,700 dark elixir, but I'm going to look for one that's about 2,000. I'm not afraid to attack Town Hall 8s with this attack strategy. It is super worth it. It's super effective, and what can I say? I mean, it works. I feel kind of cheap throwing dragons around everywhere when I'm so used to 3-star attack strategies and ignoring dragons, but guys, they work. And as a Town Hall 7, there's no shame in doing what works, right? Just get your base max. That's what we're doing. So I'm not seeing a base immediately, so I guess what I'll do is I will skip to when I find the base, and then you and I are going to have a little bit of fun wrecking a Town Hall 8. Well, assuming what we find is a Town Hall 8. Okay, so this is a Town Hall 8. It's got most of the dark elixir in the storage in the middle, but we've also got a couple of drills, which should be pretty easy to get. So we need to look for the sweeper. Oh, the sweeper's pointing the wrong direction. So we're gonna have to come at this base from the right-hand side, 2 or 3 rages all bunched up in the core to get this dark elixir. So I think what I'll do is I'll drop a dragon out on this far end, and then on this gold storage, there's a lot of point defenses for air over here. So now we need to speckle our dragons. What I did was I took out the edges so that it would force the mass of our dragons into the core. I'm also going to be using my king to get that dark elixir out of the drill over there. So I will drop a few more of my dragons now, and hopefully they will all path into the core, because the outside buildings have been removed. So we'll wait until a few more buildings are removed, and then we will raid. So there is one rage, and forgot to rage that top group, so we might not get the dark elixir in this raid, guys. I'm starting to worry. I'm beginning to worry. Let's rage these guys, and let's rage these guys. So that's 3 rages dropped all in the core, just like I said. And it's looking a little bit bleak, guys. It looks like we're not gonna grab the dark elixir as I expected, which is unfortunate. Oh, we didn't even get the town hall. Okay, we need to get the king in right now. He's gonna get the dark elixir out of the drill here as well. And it was a tall order to go after a Town Hall 8, pretty high level base, but you know, it was fun to try, right? So we're gonna get a little bit of loot. We're gonna get the king, getting some elixir over there. We got some dark elixir. We only need about 1,100 now instead of 1,700. So we can train up another army. We can try to get the 1,100 out of another Town Hall 8 base. Or if we find a good juicy Town Hall 7, we'll just give it what's up. So let's wait for this dragon to drop. It's going to take a couple of minutes because there really isn't a whole lot in its range. He might lock on to more elixir for us, but the odds of him swinging up and getting this dark elixir is 0 because there's 2 air defenses over there. That was unfortunate, guys. Sorry about that, but now we are only needing 1100. This is kind of to show you that it's not an OP strategy. I mean, Masked Dragon is not going to 2 or 3 star town hall 8 every time, but it has happened to me personally several times. So I guess now that we've done that, let's skip on to our third raid of the video and lock on to our max storage of Dark Elixir. Okay, guys, though this raid is not going to cover our cost on the elixir, but it's really the last big dragon raid I need, so I'm really not worried about elixir. So we're going to drop a lot of troops on this bottom left-hand side, so we make sure we get this storage that's sitting right there. We got 1600 dark elixir in this base, and also we got a lot in the storages. I mean, the drills, not a lot, just a little. So we're going to start by taking out the corners. We want to go up through the core of this base. And so let's first of all take out this laboratory. This dragon should come up and take out that gold mine after that. So let's drop another dragon on this elixir collector. And what this is going to do, let's drop another one on this army camp. And then what this should do is this should drive the dragons from the left-hand side into the core. We'll drop a few on these collectors and mines. So that is the full fun. The full fun of the dragon raid is basically just making sure you got the funnel. I'll drop the rage, and what the rage is doing is it's helping the dragons get through the buildings and get to that air defense. And so there we go. The dragons are locking on to the dark elixir, and we have maxed out our dark elixir storage. So that means I don't need to spend the rest of my dragons. I want to hold on to them. I want to protect my loot. I don't want to spend it all on troops. And so the dragons are grabbing the elixir from the storages, which is nice. We got 493 dark elixir still left. It's really not worth it getting it because we can't keep it anyway. So I think I'm going to let this guy keep it. I'm going to let this guy hold on to it. But I do want to get the 50%. So let's put down the king over here, and hopefully he can lock onto that 50% for us before we lock out or get out of here. So elixir collector down, there we go, 47%. This cannon's going to target us. Hopefully this gets the 50. If not, then I'll have to drop another dragon for that 50%. I really don't want to have to do that. 48%. Okay, so he should definitely get it once this dark storage drops. There we go. That's a factory, not a storage. Anyway, so we locked onto the 1100 we needed. So now we got 20,000. We got a full storage of dark elixir, and we get to spend it right here, right now. So the king is about to be maxed. I can actually move him over here now. He's the last defense because he actually does work as defense on the base that's left. And look at this. That's what happens, guys. You get a full dark elixir drill. You've got, not a drill, full dark elixir storage, and you've got a drill that you can't empty, and it gives you that symbol. It's pretty sweet. So, level 5 Barbarian King right here, right now, 2 days before he's maxed. 20,000 dark elixir. Are you guys ready? Of course you are. Ready? In 3, 2, 1. Bam! Yes! Alright, so this is a big deal. This is a good thing because now the only thing we need to get Dark Elixir for is the final lab upgrade, and then it all comes down to gold. How to get gold. The final video in this series will be maxing my walls. How I'm going to get the gold and how I'm going to just make magic happen, guys. So be sure and like this video if you liked seeing that king go to max, and also subscribe if you want to join the Klaus family, which is hashtagged above my head. And be sure and check out the next episode. Hopefully it's soon because I want to get this base completely maxed out soon so we can start our Town Hall 8 Let's Play, which will be a lot of fun and way more complex. So before we close out, I've got some gold to spend. Let me see. I've got some stuff in the treasury, so 135,000 really wasn't all that worth the grabbing, but I'm gonna grab it anyway. And then it's going to be 7 walls. So let's count them out. 4, 5, 6, 7. I think that's 7 there. No, it's only 6, but we can do that. 1.2 million gold. There we go. So the base is getting that much stronger, that much better looking, that much more sexy, guys. I love the purple walls in comparison to the pink walls. The pink walls look so bleh, you know? So let's go back to my base. Let's check out the new and improved base. Look at that, guys. The king is down for 2 days. Walls are going. We're about halfway, just under halfway done with the walls. And we got dragons flying in. Look at these babies. Looking so majestic. Looking so beautiful. Anyway, guys, that is it for me today. Like I said, like the video and subscribe, and I will see y'all again next time. Love you guys. Peace.